Okay, so this is like day 10, 11, I think. I'm actually working on an Etsy shop for my grandfather's photos. This is something I was intending to do for a while. It's around it's like midnight. Sell this photograph. This is a 13 by 19 print by Tribeca Printworks. And it's just really frustrating. I'm trying to create a Facebook shop, but I created the account under an email I created for my grandfather, and I used his name. And when I tried to verify his account on the business page, it asked for a driver's license, and of course he passed away. I used my driver's license, and there's an issue. It's really difficult to contact anyone from Facebook. I mean, nowadays, anytime you click contact, whether you're using anything, it's all like asking for help and support. Like, it's just the help center, it's all like automated. There's like a whole process, like questions, like AI probably, and it's impossible to contact somebody. So a couple hours have been lost for that. A lot of energy. What else? Just I Google it, and I gotta call somebody in the morning probably, but then that's another list of things I gotta do, plus something on Coinbase too, similar thing. It's like there are people who know and understand computers that are closing themselves in more and more as time goes on. And like, it's crazy because with everything in the world going on, it's either you're in or you're out. And part of me kind of wants to like be in, of course. Look at all this stuff, NFT potential. But then there's another part of me that's like, I'm not sure about it. I wonder if there's a way though. Well, I mean, with the YouTube video, see the great photos and stuff, and then this will also be for family. And I made this because I was thinking to myself, I may look back on this and say, it was probably something dumb I did, or something more complicated, more than I need to make it more complicated. So I just want this maybe as a way to like refresh myself. If I look back on this, how frustrating this once was, and whether or not there was something I could have been doing to make it a lot easier. This is Etsy. I'm gonna try. Oh no, Etsy has been also, was it? Oh no, it was Shopify. Canceled this. I have to contact Shopify because there's something I did that they canceled my account. I think it was related to taking screenshots of Tribeca Printworks' different offerings, print size offerings. So I just took a screenshot and said, okay, that's what you're buying. So that may have triggered an automated like program to say, okay, this person's not selling anything, they're just gonna scam somebody. So now it's like you're walking a tightrope with all this like automated triggers of computer, and in some ways you can't blame them because there are a lot of scammers, especially what I've been through with cryptocurrencies. There's so much people in the world, and it's weird too because in some ways you can't blame those people because they're struggling. Like, I've heard stories of people making money off NFT video games, and that's just their economy because their economy sucks. And it's just like a vicious cycle, and it's going to get worse because I just saw a video about the population is going to start decreasing. Just a weird moment in time because there's like a curve. Like, like, maybe I'll put a link to that video. You know, like the population for like thousands of years or more has been like this, and then within the last 100 years it's just been booming, and then now it's like at the point where all these wars are happening, it's going to start going down, maybe a little bit back up or something. But it's a weird time. I got all this technology, but sometimes there's just like a little, like, it's so sensitive. It's like Sensodyne, I call it. As soon as you click something wrong, that's like literally like potentially millions of dollars lost. I don't want to know if I don't want to be that sensitive. That's not the community I'm going to be about. But since I'm here already, I'm pretty deep into this, at least as much as I want to be. I might as well try to finish. 4 minutes, okay. So yeah, so I've taken a break from the, I'm done organizing all the greeting cards. I just have to scan them, the ones that haven't been scanned, and then figure out how to put them in the box it's late now. That's why I have all the lights off, because it's, but before I do start doing all that, I'm going to start putting at least one product related to my grandfather, his greatest photo, try to like get some like social media attention for that, and then go back focusing on the Valentine's Day greeting cards, or just scanning the greeting cards. What else? I guess, yeah, but that's pretty much it. So it's Etsy, Shopify. I got the Wix thing going. I'll give it a shot. I'll finish with this. 13, 1 to 2,000, 1,000 to $1,200. I did that because I saw Chris Stein. It's crazy. Chris Stein. Caesar, my dad's friend, just happened to ring my bell. We went out, and he bought me dinner. And the bartender's like, "Look at this guy, he's selling these photos." Caesar called me before, I forgot to call him back. It's been like a week. I'm doing all of this. But just out of the blue, I've never even like hung out with him the first time. And then the bartender, we went to Dog and Bone, right on 25th and 3rd. So this is like, what's the opposite of an omen? Like, so this guy's selling, visit store, Christine Photography, you know, it's crazy photos, you know? And I'm looking at these, and I'm looking at the list of photos, and the Grandpa Joe has tons of them. I mean, my dad said Christine, or was it Christine, or what, maybe just the people who've been around, Debbie, David Bowie, you know, very famous people, but selling for 611, 5,040 for just large sizes. I think 11 by 14 is the smallest sizes, all these pictures. And I'm looking at Grandpa Joe's greatest photo, in my opinion. I'm like, this is worth millions, but okay, I'll sell it for 1,000. 13 by 9, you know, used Tribeca Printworks. They got the hand mule paper, quality, free shipping, and so this is all set up. This is ready to go. 13" by 9. Frame mount, yes. If you want, no gator I could put the gator board on if you just want the print. And this is the stamp if you want this. This is his stamp. I took his address off. I don't think this is necessary for the behind the scenes, but just to show you, okay, I've got something done on Wix. So that's the first product selling. I just got to advertise it. Before I do, I want to have it on another platform. I was going to do it on Facebook, but then I need to verify, so I'll probably try to do it on Etsy. And once it's on 2 platforms, maybe eBay, if Etsy's kind of doing the same thing. But once on 2 platforms, I'll probably post on Instagram. But it looks pretty good on here. Yeah, gator board, everything looks good, solid. Big shout out to Wix. They've been the most seamless, and I know it's tough because programming is so complicated now. I gotta move this little guy up. But it looks good. And this is the simple design. Like, this is the simple, like, I know they have the version where it's Wix, where this may be able to be wider, but it's kind of hard to work with, and with the mobile version, it's just tough. And considering everything that's going on in the world with the refrigerator background, I think I've said this before on either a video or just to myself, so I'll say it here. I wasn't really sure if this is appropriate, but considering I'm not claiming to be extreme, I mean, anybody in America is extremely rich, whether you're even an immigrant, well, maybe not immigrants now, but like immigrants in the 90s, let's say, if you came in the 90s, early 2000s, I mean, everybody has a refrigerator. And shit, I mean, I've heard some immigrants are living in hotels and shit, and so, I mean, I'm not like boasting here. I mean, a refrigerator is a refrigerator. It's a cool background. It's a classic thing. You want to show off your art on a refrigerator. It's a great idea. I'm only being extra sensitive because I guess I'm anticipating, which is kind of stupid, but running out of energy here for all this anticipation of this and that, and yet I'm seeing a video about the population might decline. So all these, it's kind of creepy too, because when I was a kid, people used to say, well, I don't think they, I was born in 92, so kids would joke around, like, I don't remember specifically, but it's like, there's a vague memory of people would joke around if, like, you're being bullied, it's like, oh, you're not gonna be, that's not like you're not gonna be alive, but it's like, I'm not gonna see you ever again, or I'm gonna, you're not even that important kind of thing. Whereas nowadays, it's like, there's some people who, like, may not even live within the next, like, 30 years. Like, you're literally not gonna be, like, alive, important. There's wars going on and shit. Like, that's kind of scary. It's like, it's now no joke. It's not like some people can say, like, you may not even have descendants, so why does your opinion matter? Like, that's, and some people are like, I don't even want descendants, so it's like, what are you doing here then? But whatever. That's my little rant. But shout out to Wix. Website's ready to go for the product. One product. 13, 19, and 11 minutes. Wow. I'll just post this because this is already like a long video for, like, behind the scenes. All right, that's it. That's where I'm at. Day, I'll say 9 and 10.